Okay, so hi guys, today I have Didi here just doing a quick summer glow look. You guys can follow along. As usual, I'm starting to prime with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Primer. And I added a bit of the LA Colors Illuminating Skin Enhancer in the shade, the golden one, just to make her a little bit more dewy. And here I'm just applying the L'Oreal True Match foundation because I didn't want a heavy foundation at all, so I'm just using that one in the shade W55 Suntan. And of course, this is a summer look, so I kind of like to bronze and contour with a very warm cream foundation. So I'm using the black opal foundation, Staking Beautiful Bronze. This is a real go-to for me because of the undertone of it. I love warm tones. I said this in the last video, and I don't really like contouring with cool tones, so this warms up the face and also adds the contour for me. And as usual guys, just blend. Anything you put on, just blend it out, okay? Okay, and now I'm highlighting with the L'Oreal True Match Concealer in the shade Medium Deep W678. And for a little bit of extra brightness, I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way Concealer in the shade Sand, just to add a little more coverage and just brighten it up a little, because you guys know I like a very bright highlight. Okay, and then I'm gonna set and bake with the Maybelline New York Shine Free Loose Powder in the shade Light. And I said this in the last video, but I love this powder, guys, because it can be used on any skin tone. It kind of just melts in and it doesn't give you that white, cast. Okay, so to kind of just bring back some color and warmth to the face, I'm using the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Powder in the shade Warm. Yeah, Warm. Guys, even if you're gonna leave your under eye bake on, just brush off the bake under the contour because you don't want that part to get too light, so you can just remove that. Okay, so the brows, I'm using the Maybelline Tattoo Studio in the shade Black Brown and my angled brush. Once you filled in the brow, you can just conceal underneath the brow with the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Sand, because I have to conceal with a very full coverage concealer, and I want that brightness under the brow to kind of make it pop. And then once you've, blended out the concealer, you can just set it with any loose powder. And then I'm going to contour the nose and, warm up the crease with the True Complexion Contour Palette. That's Black Radiance, medium to dark. And I'm using the Sculpt shade. That's the medium shade in the palette. And then deepening up the crease with the contour shade in the Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette, just to add some depth. We're not really going in with too much color today, we just want to add some depth. Okay, so I want a very simple cut crease today, so I'm just going to use my angled brush and the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in Snow, and I'm just using that to, do a simple cut crease. And then, deepen up the edges with the contour shade again. Okay, so the shade that I'm actually setting the cut crease area with is just kind of a tan shade. It has no name. It's in this shiny eyeshadow palette that I have. So you guys can just use any kind of neutral tan shade because I just wanted a matte, simple, plain cut crease since we're gonna add something else to kind of give it a little spark. Okay, so here I'm using a glitter liner, and this glitter liner is the glitter eyeliner Diamond Shine and Extra Long Lasting. It's kind of like a bronze one, and it's from LA Colors. And you just kind of want to just barely put it on the edge of the line. It will just give, the cut crease that sharpness. But, I still wanted the eye look very basic and easy, but with a little interest. So I just added this glitter liner to, make it pop. And then I'm using the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter, the metallic highlighter, the gold one, and just, adding a little sheen in the middle of her eyelid. Okay, and then I'm going in with the Sculpt shade in the Black Radiance contour palette just to give her face back, some depth and some more warmth. As I said, you guys, I don't use any cool tone shades to contour, so I have to use a shade that's warm. A little bit of blush in the Ace Beauty Grandiose palette, and the shade that I'm using for blush is the shade called Clove, and it's kind of just a very light peachy pink. I'm not a big blush fan, so just add a little bit of color back to her face. Now for her under eye, I'm actually using the shade Wave. sorry, not wave. I'm using the shade chocolate, which is kind of like a taupe brown in the buff palette, W7 in the buff palette. And then going back in with the contour shade from the Black Radiance palette just to deepen up under her eye, because I'm gonna put a eyeliner on the inner part of her eye, so I need something to, you know, just make it pop. And then for it to be a little bit deeper around, you know, the rim of her eye, I'm using just a black shade. You can use any black shade from any palette. Just use a very light hand, because remember, this is a summer look. You don't want under the eye to be too dark, just enough. Okay, so the pencil I'm using under her eye is the LA Girl Shockwave Neon Eyeliner. This is a yellow shade. It's called Screaming, but I actually thought it would have been brighter. It more kind of ended up being a kind of like a creamish yellow shade, but all the other shades in this eyeliner, they're really bright, so I was really surprised with this one, but it still was nice for the look. Okay, and then after, you know, deepening up under the eye a little more with the same black, I'm just going in with the Master Chrome highlighter again, the Maybelline one, and just highlighting all the high points of her face that I want to, you know, pop. And I'm going pretty heavy-handed with this, but not too much, because I kind of just really want a very glowy look. So you see I'm going under her brows now. The light isn't really hitting right there right now, so you're not really seeing the reflection, but you will later in the video. So you guys see here now where I turned her face and the light is just hitting directly right there. You can really see how bright this highlighter is, and it just kind of gives you a very golden, you know, reflection. I don't like to use white looking highlighters, so this one is perfect for me and perfect for her skin tone and for the summer. And I'm just going back in with the same blush again, the Clove one from the Ace Beauty palette. Okay, so I'm really not sure which shade of lip liner this is or the brand. I kind of just got it in the pharmacy. I'm just going in with that and, you know, lining her lip, because I'm now going in with a gloss. And this gloss is the LA Colors High Shine Shea Butter Lip Gloss in the shade Snuggle. And guys, I love this gloss. It's so reflective, so shiny, smells so good. And yeah, and then I'm just using the LA Girl Shimmer Spray to just give her face, you know, a skin-like finish, and it has little gold flecks in there, so it's perfect, adding more to the glow of this look and the warmth. And then just some mascara on her bottom lashes. I couldn't put it on the top because she has on extensions. And here's the finished look, guys. So let me know what you think. Comment down below if there's any suggestions you have, what you think of the transformation, and anything else, okay?